Hey guys, we are out here, I don't know, I guess it's around 7 o'clock, and we decided to come out and do a quick harvest because the cicada killers are, there was just one out here, but she's not really bothering me so much. So if you can see here behind me, the shishito peppers are looking really good, so I'm going to take this opportunity to get a nice harvest. Wow, this is a beautiful shishito pepper here. Oh my gosh, she's back. So she's out here buzzing around. I can't seem to really catch a break out here. But what a beautiful evening. Look at the garden behind me, everyone. Oh my gosh. It is so wild back here. Absolutely gorgeous. And it was a very, very, very hot day. We treated ourselves to some ice cream today at Johnson's Corner Farm. We go every year. It's, they have on Tuesday nights, Pay the Temperature Tuesday. And whatever the temperature high of the day is how much you pay for a small cone. And there's one particular girl there who she just shows us so much love and takes such good care of us. And last year, it was the last night of Pay the Temperature Tuesday. And we went up to the counter and she said, "No guys, it's on me tonight." And we were like, "Well, here, let's take it as a tip." And she said, "No, this is on me. You come here every Tuesday." And then tonight we were standing in line waiting to get our cones, and there was a window open, and she told the girl, No, I'll take them." And we could hear her talking, and then we heard the girl at the counter say, "You want to take them?" And she's like, "Yeah, I want to take them." So she wanted us to come to her window. She's just so wonderful to us. But anyway, it's things like that not that I really need validation, but it's so nice to just be appreciated by somebody. So John has a big stick. Oh, it's a tripod. So we're just out here harvesting. I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can see what's going on. But oh my gosh, this light is amazing, and I couldn't resist the opportunity to just show everything to you. All right.
Lots of tomatoes too.
Lots of tomatoes. So I'm finally over here at the shishito pepper bed, and I'm pulling some absolutely gorgeous peppers this evening. They're really very large. They're very beautiful green. They're very, very healthy. And literally this cicada killing wasp would not let me in here today. She was very aggressive. I tried to get some video, but it's so strange. I don't mean to compare it to sharks, but people go underwater with magnetic gear and cameras and stuff, and it seems like underwater photographers really get assaulted by sharks. It seems like they're attracted to something in the cameras. And now, wonderful. And now every time I bring the camera out here, this cicada killer is like a shark. She just seems to want to attack me, but as soon as I put the camera away from me, she sort of leaves me alone. So I don't know if it's a reflective thing, if what it is, but it's almost like she's like, put your weapon down and then you can come in here and you can come to the garden. But she's just not really having it. So anyway, I've got to be able to come out here and get what I can, even though there's a lot of mosquitoes. And I should be wearing my gloves. Even tonight I brought out the heavy duty gloves because there's spiders out here. These bugs are clearly living in here somewhere. And there it is now. Oh gosh, she might have just went right past the camera. So I'm also pulling some beautiful jalapeno peppers. So these bushes are full. So we're going to take you along with us as we collect some more peppers and some tomatoes. Oh my goodness. It is so hot, you guys. So anyway, I wanted to bring you over to the Borghese tomatoes, and you can see that we have a pretty good amount ripening. Now, once one starts to throw off its gas, they all start to turn red. And if you notice, I have a serious blight problem back here this year. I've never had blight like this before as a gardener. And I'm not a lifelong gardener, but we've been doing it for a few years. And earlier I had an epiphany. And I'm like, why on earth am I struggling with this blight this year? And then I came out and the garden was nice and wet. And I realized it was after we ran the irrigation on the lawn for the night. And part of the irrigation area turns around and hits the garden. So this is an example of what I was saying, why you should never, ever, 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 ever water your tomatoes from the top. This is why. So now it's not that I am deliberately watering these tomatoes from the top, but I just didn't stop to think about the irrigation really reaching back here. And I come back here and very painstakingly water all of this by hand every other day right now. And this blight doesn't seem to be affecting the tomatoes, but it's not been easy on them. So but now I realize what it is. I'm going to have to either adjust the head on the irrigation or just deal with it. I don't really know what to do, but I sort of broke my own rules by allowing this to happen, but it was truly a mistake. I have attention deficit. We established that already in a few videos. I cannot help look. My biggest Hungarian heart is blushing. Oh my gosh, we have a Hungarian heart that is almost ripe all the way down there. This is so exciting because these tomatoes are absolutely gigantic. There she is, she's back. And between tomatoes, peppers, and bugs and flowers, I just don't know what to look at next. So I'm backing off from where crazy, oh no, there's another one. Oh my gosh, they're usually sleeping. This morning I was out here and there were no zucchini available, which was good. I have to tell you, I'm grateful but relieved when there's no zucchini. And right now I just noticed that 3 of them, it's like they grow within the minute. 1 minute they're there and the next minute they're not. And then when they are there, they're absolutely gigantic. So I'll turn the camera around and let you see what the zucchini look like. Yeah, so these weren't even here this morning. I was out here, believe me. So now there's 3 on that plant, which is hanging down. And it's the heat of the day. These, we're on very hot microclimate back here with these rocks. So the zucchini do tend to wilt. I see some eggplant growing and the corn. Oh my gosh. See the beautiful colors of the silks? They're getting pollinated really well. So this is an amazing time of night back here. It's, it's a lot of bugs and it's really very hot, but I love it. Let me get you out of zoom here. All right. Really beautiful. So John is harvesting the tomatoes, and I'm gonna come back here and harvest what I just spotted, yet another zucchini. So, I mean, we have had zucchini every day, and John grills it up by the bulk, and he's really enjoying it. So he's not complaining, and they've been beautiful. This is, I think this is called a Black Beauty zucchini this year that I grew from seed. So I will grow this variety again. It's been really, really good to us. It's fighting off the bugs. John's been hyper vigilant about pulling the squash bugs off, and it's staying really, mostly healthy. I just did this whole big beautiful video, and the camera setting, I could tell it wasn't focusing. And why didn't I look deeper at what was going on? It wouldn't focus because it was on time lapse. So I'm going to try to do a quick synopsis of what I just already captured. But anyway, here's what we harvested. We got some beautiful zucchini, a bunch of shishito, notapeno. These are our first Hungarian heart tomatoes, and they are like a pink color, really, really gorgeous. So I'm upset. I just did all this video and went over all these things. So anyway, I was talking about this crimson watermelon. I didn't plant this. This is a volunteer from last year. So we have a sugar baby back there that's a volunteer. I don't even know how I'm going to put this silly video together now, guys, because the whole thing was on time lapse. Do you think we should pull this tomato over here? I don't know. You guys, what do you guys think? Do you guys say pull that tomato? Look at that baby. You see it right there?
Morning.
The see the cicada killer wasp.
Right here?
Yeah, that one. You think it needs another day, or? Because I'm gonna come out here and water in the morning if she doesn't.
Actually, it's
ready to come off.
Yeah.
If there's anything else that looks like it's ready to come off, go ahead. Let's see. Wow, I think that's at least a 10-ounce tomato.
I'd say.
It's perfect.
There's another one that's just as nice and it's bigger.
Wow, here's another watermelon, you guys, another volunteer. See, if we don't keep this plant in check, it will strangulate my beautiful tomatoes. And these tomatoes are my pride and joy because I make more than a year's worth of tomato sauce, or I say tomato gravy. Look, these Parks Whoppers that we're pulling now are primarily our salad tomatoes, but I will go ahead and add them to a sauce because I did discover last year that the Parks Whopper sauce is just as delicious. Look at all of these Roma tomatoes. Martino's Romas, again, grown from seed. Everything back here is doing so good. I had showed, I'll have to go back in and see if I can figure out what I missed. Okay, so that cicada killer is living in this main part of the garden here. She's letting me know. Can you see, you guys? These Hungarian heart tomatoes are absolutely massive. There's so much to look at back here. Okay, girl. Look at this beautiful Rosita eggplant. And what I was saying earlier, I don't know how much of it I captured. This video is going to be a mess. Was that the corn is, you know, like 9 feet tall. I was able to harvest some Kentucky Wonder pole beans today. We just harvested a bunch of zucchini. I was talking about the blight and why I discovered it's a problem. Now she's in there. Can you hear her? Oh, hey girl. Hey! She's not playing.
Where's she at?
She was down low in the Hungarians.
You didn't change your mood to time lapse again, did you?
No. So, but anyway, we come out here and we say we're going to spend, well, I said, we're going to go out and do a quick hit. We're going to harvest. We're going to get what we need. We're going to collect all of our stuff and make sure there's nothing overly ripe. And then we're going to get out of here because of the mosquitoes. Well, I come back and I cannot leave the garden. I'm bit up, but I don't care. They're not as active out here now as they are in the morning. But I want to try to show you this beautiful pan of, she came out trying to get me. I'm literally walking in circles. All of the flowers are so important. Now we have all different types. These are actually marigolds, you guys. This is a marigold that's this big. These are Bright Lights Cosmos, Candy Floss Cosmos. We're letting everything grow wild because it's attracting all of these pollinators. Now, these, we did manage to get ourselves an aggressive load of pollinators this year, but I really do believe that she's going to go after the spotted lanternflies this year. So look at all these tomatoes. So she's telling me to get out. I'm going to pull a couple bell peppers, you guys, and I'll show you a final shot of the basket when we're done. It's been really hard to make videos because of the heat and because of the bugs. But anyway, We're gonna do a little bit more harvesting and then I'll show you a final shot. All right, here we go. Grow your own food, guys. This Haas Hod. This is called a Hod, H-O-D. We bought this from a company called Haas, and they are growers and seed producers, and they're a commercial brand that a lot of us in the garden community have known. And I got that Hod, I don't know, I guess it was last Christmas, not this past Christmas, the one before that. I had expressed that I wanted it. John went ahead and ordered it for me. So my camera's about to die, you guys. Look at this. My goodness. We had some plans this year for stuff that we wanted to do. Everything's sort of going a little wacky. We don't know what's going to happen. Anyway, here's our basket for the night, you guys. This video was so all over the place, but this is the story of my life at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog here. Thanks for staying with me if you put up with all the insanity. Hopefully when the bugs are gone, things will be a little bit less crazy and haphazard. So anyway, the basket's full, and now I get to process it and put it away.